How you doing anyway?
I'm good. How you?
I'm all right. I'm Anthony Thompson, also known as Follow Suit. I have an organization called Follow Suit. It's about inspiring young men to dress for success. It's a non-profit mentorship. So my question to you is, like, when I have guests on my show, I have a podcast, and I always ask my guests to look into the camera, and if I had one young man in front of you right now who was telling you that he's at his wit's end between the streets or trying to make it and he don't know where to go, what advice could you give him?
Well, usually what I tell all the young men when I meet them, become a critical thinker. Because once you become a critical thinker, then you're not going to put yourself in a position that's going to hurt you. And if you think about going in the streets, then you know that you are putting everything on the line. You know, like I got a saying that once these young brothers find out how sweet legitimate business is, they're not going to want to mess with the streets, because these young brothers are willing to die for what they believe in. You know, they don't care. Bill Gates ain't going to die for Microsoft. He would give up Microsoft if he thought it would kill him. If there was a possibility of him going to jail, he would give up Microsoft. We saw it when he did the antitrust. He broke the company up. The government said, you got to break your company up, and he did. They go on the street and they tell the young brothers, you keep selling this dope over here, we're going to lock you up. And they keep going. You know, on our block, we had Maxine Waters, one of the biggest lawmakers in the country, come on our block and say, boy, y'all need to quit selling dope over here. Y'all know the police going to get y'all. When she left, they went right back to selling dope. So they have a tolerance, we have a tolerance for pain that is different than most people. And once we learn to use that, because I used to put not only my money on the line, I go to dope deals and have $3 million. And then all of us, sometimes we have guns and everything. Like, we ready to kill or be killed. So we was putting it all on the line. And in legit business, you don't have to do that. So once they find out that they can do that, I think it's going to change the narrative of what you're saying. But it's tough right now. You know, if you go talk to a young man, you ain't got nothing for him. You know, you ain't got no direction, no jobs. And like I said, he already needs stuff right now. So I would tell him, become a critical thinker. Think about what he's doing. You know, really analyze it. Try to get him to sit down and think of what it'd be like if he had to spend 20 years in prison or 30 years in prison. Or like, you know, my homie just got out. One did 45 years in prison. They don't even know. They missed their 20s, 30s, 40s, and 50s over gangbanging. They ain't make no money. They was sitting in prison talking about hearing the stories about me.
This is Follow Suit. I'm here with the legendary Rick Ross.
What up, y'all? Check out my man podcast, Follow Suit. He out there doing his thing. Check him out.
Peace. We out of here.